What's up, y'all? It's your man Alex, and just got off of work, starving. Had to pick me up two sausage and egg biscuits with some grape jelly. You know what I mean? The only breakfast food I ever get from McDonald's. So you gotta excuse me while I'm eating. I don't like eating in front of people because I get uncomfortable. Eating food in front of people. I feel like that's way rude, especially when you can't give anybody any food. When you're eating in front of the person and they're smelling this yummy food, I'm always thinking that they're like, "Can I have some?" And I want to be like, "No, it's my food." So I don't like eating in front of people. But since you guys are in YouTube land and this is only a video, it's okay. Mm, you know what I mean? But now let's get to the point of this video. Um, I wanted to talk about something on camera for a while, but just just haven't done it. That's good. And this is kind of going to be a rant about three different stores that I got problems with. That's good. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe I should have waited till I got done eating. Um, Three stores that I got major problems with. One store I got a problem with because it used to be really great, and now it's just a terrible store to go to, in my opinion. Uh, the second one, it used to be a great store, now it's terrible. And the third store would be a great store to go to, but there's something that makes it terrible. Mm. First store I want to talk about that used to be a great store, but now it's just awful. Is Best Buy. Now I don't know what Best Buy is like in you guys' town, but where I live, Best Buy used to be awesome. When it first came here, Best Buy had been out for a while before it even came to our town. And when it first came here, everybody was talking about it. When it opened up, the place was packed. I mean, it was so packed that you couldn't even walk down aisles. I mean, it was just it was terrible. But it used to be an awesome store to go to if you wanted to buy movies because they had movies that you couldn't find at stores like Target or Kmart or Walmart. They had like if you go into a Target, you can't find movies like The Toxic Avenger or some movie like that. And Best Buy had all of these movies that you couldn't find anywhere else. And it was such an awesome place to go to if you wanted movies. And they had a huge horror section. Uh, that was the first section I went to every time I went in was the horror section. And it was this big section. Well, all genres had a big section. But horror had this big section, and you can find all these different kinds of movies. And it was just a wonderful place to go to. Now, present day. Hold on, let me get a bite. Mm. Present day. Best Buy is terrible. I'm sorry. They fell off so hard. Their horror section is so small. And the movies that they have in it, like, what's the point going there when you just go to Walmart and get the same thing cheaper? And it's like they're getting rid of all their DVDs now, and they're just gonna have Blu-rays. That's what it looks like, but they're terrible. I mean, they don't have anything anymore, man. They don't have all of these titles that nobody else had. It wasn't like back in the day when they first came here. It's just an awful store to go to, man, and it's bad. And the Blu-rays, they don't even have them in different categories like horror section, action, drama. They don't even have them in sections. They just have them all together. Some of the Blu-rays you can find, titles that you can't find somewhere else, sort of. But the DVDs, man, terrible, terrible store to go to. I don't even like going there no more. If I go there, it's because I'm trying to find some kind of electronic device or maybe a Blu-ray. But Best Buy is so terrible now, and it's just really bad, man. And what happened? What happened to Best Buy? A great store when they first got here, terrible store now, and they can just leave and it wouldn't make a difference. Now, second store I want to talk about is sort of the same thing, but it's not movie related. Well, kind of is. It's not DVD movie buying related. And that store used to be a great store, but now it's terrible. And that store is Spencer's. Now, Spencer's, I used to go to Spencer's all the time, and I used to buy all kinds of action figures. They would have stuff like little action figures based on movies, and all like you see little Freddy Krueger plush dolls and all kinds of stuff. And that was an awesome store to go to. They had collectibles, movie collectibles and all these things. And it was an awesome, one of the only stores in our mall that I used to go to because they had awesome stuff in it. Now, now they got rid of all of that stuff. They don't have any of it. And what do they have now? They got all of this porn stuff in there. They sell everything pornographic except for porno movies. And they used to have all these a wall full of action figures. Now they got a wall full of dildos. I'm like, come on, man. If I wanted that stuff, I would just go to the adult emporium. Like why is this store nothing but this now? I'm serious. The store is nothing but sex stuff. I mean, I love sex, but I don't have access to the stuff that I used to get anymore in here. It's all gone. Why? It's messed up, man. So disappointing. Mm, mm. But I don't want to talk too much about that. They're just disappointing. And another store that would be a great store, but there's one thing that messes it up. That's Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble. I go into the movie section and they have all of these DVDs that you can't find anywhere. They're like how Best Buy used to be. They have all of these movies. Well, I go in there and see, oh my goodness, wow, I can't believe this is here. You can't find this anywhere. And they got all of these titles and they got all these TV shows that you can't find anywhere. And it's awesome. They got this nice variety of stuff. The only thing that messes it up is that they charge so much for it. I mean, a movie that you can find at Walmart for like $10, they sell for $30 at Barnes and Noble. And like, why do you guys charge so much for this stuff? I mean, you ever think about how you'd make a lot more money if people, if you lowered your prices and people, I mean, they got awesome stuff, but it's so expensive. Every once in a while, you might find something. I bought American Werewolf in London from there one time for $9.99, but you could probably find it in Walmart for $5 if they had it. I bought Killer Clowns there one time for $4.99. That was actually a pretty good deal. But for the most part, man, they stuff is just so expensive. I mean, um, they had Humanoids from the Deep there, and I saw it. I was like, oh man, I'd like to get this, but they said it was like 20 something dollars, and I'm like, what? Come on, man. And if they had that same movie at like Walmart or Target, it would be way cheaper. The TV shows, man. I mean, they got I got the newest Twilight Zone series that they had a few years back. First time I bought it at Best Buy was like, I don't know, 40 something. It was like 40 something. But I got it from a pawn shop for $10. But anyway, at Best Buy you got it for 40 something dollars. They have it at Barnes and Noble for like $70. I'm like, that's ridiculous, man. Like, why are you guys charging so much? And they'd be a great store if they didn't charge so much. But my sandwich is waiting for me. But that's me just going on about some stuff. Something I thought about for a long time. The stores here, and, and there's really no place here to buy any movies anymore. We used to have this store called CDs Plus, and they sold used movies and games and CDs, and it was just an awesome store. And they moved to another city, and shame, man, because now I don't have a place to sell any games. Like if I get tired of a game or don't want a movie, I used to be able to go there and they give you a decent price. Now, if you take stuff to our pawn shop or whatever, they want to give you like $1 or $2 for the movie. Like, whatever, man. There's not really any place to buy movies around here anymore. It's sad, man. I mean, they got a new store. They got a new store out now. It used to be a video store or video rental store, and they moved out, and some new place came in. I don't know the name of it. I haven't been there yet. I want to check it out. Maybe I could do a video of me going through there for the first time and see what they got. But it's sad here, man. If you want to try to find movies, but I'm done talking. I gotta eat my other sandwich before it gets cold. So thanks to whoever listened, whoever watched this. It might have been kind of boring, but hey, I just wanted to talk a little bit. Um, all right, y'all. Peace out. See you later. Bye bye.